So, this message tonight isn't about forcing yourself to let go. It's about finally admitting the truth your body already knows. Because somewhere deep inside of you, there's a quiet exhaustion. Not from loving, but from waiting. Waiting for a text message, waiting for clarity, waiting for someone to choose you, right? All the while telling yourself you're fine and you're secure with the scraps that you've been given. Sound familiar? And if you're listening right now to this at the start of a new year, it's not by accident. Because tonight you're not here to judge yourself, and I'm not here to judge you either. Been there. You're just here to gently close a door that's been half open for far too long. You don't need to decide anything right now within this moment. Just listen to the sound of my voice and let your nervous system finally exhale. And once you do, I want to welcome everybody to Hypnotic Fields, where daily life becomes your trance. And see, we do things a little bit different around here. You don't need to sit a certain way. You don't need to breathe differently. You don't need to do anything right now. In fact, just allow yourself to be here in this present moment. Situationships. They don't hurt because they're casual. They hurt because your heart has been working overtime trying to make uncertainty feel safe. And you just can't do that, can you? I don't blame you. I couldn't either. I'm territorial about mine, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. But you see, your mind had learned to call it patience, and your body had learned to call it anxiety. And for a while, that made sense to you, because being halfway chosen, it felt better than being alone. But tonight, you and I, you see, we're not shaming that version of you. We're honoring them and letting them rest peacefully. And as you listen, just notice something subtle right now. Your shoulders, they may soften, your jaw, it may unclench, and your stomach, it may even stop bracing. You feel that? That's your system recognizing truth. Because you were never asking for too much. You were never too overbearing. And you actually aren't insecure or controlling. You were asking the wrong person for far too little. And that particular part of you that stayed, it wasn't weak. It was just hopeful. And now, hopeful, it gets to upgrade tonight into something much more powerful, so that long after this session is over, you will never tolerate any breadcrumbs from anyone. You will protect your peace with all cost. In this new year, you're not saying no to connection. You're just simply saying no to ambiguity that costs you your peace. No more translating mixed signals. No more shrinking the needs for yourself to avoid abandonment. No more convincing yourself that silence means safety. Your nervous system is learning a new rule now. Clarity feels calmer than chemistry. And let's say that one more time for the people in the back, aka your subconscious mind. Clarity feels calmer than chemistry. And you may notice a memory float up right now. Maybe a moment where you felt invisible or chosen last, or kept in the dark, or someone's back pocket. You don't need to push it away right now. Just let it pass like a cloud. Because the version of you listening right now is already stepping forward. Who, me? Yeah, you. Not louder, not harder, just clearer. From this moment on, your body, it remembers. Waiting is not intimacy. Confusion is not passion. And love, true love, it does not hide you. And in this year ahead, you move differently, without forcing, without chasing, but instead you allow connections that meet you in daylight. You allow a love to enter your life that speaks plainly. You allow yourself to be seen without negotiation. And if loneliness shows up at times, you meet it with compassion, not self-betrayal. Because you no longer confuse familiarity with safety. Well, hear me out, just be patient here. Just stay here for a few more deep breaths in and out, letting this settle where it needs to, okay? There's nothing to rush. There's nothing to prove. There's nothing to fix. Just simply a quiet internal shift towards honesty, towards steadiness, and most importantly, towards self-respect that feels calm, not defensive. And of course, whenever you're ready, you can carry this feeling with you into the rest of your night as you drift off peacefully and into your year ahead. Because we're saying no to situationships in 2026. We want something that's real, that's lasting, and we're not ashamed to say that. And we're also not ashamed and not afraid to walk alone if we need to, if those needs cannot be met. Sleep peacefully.